Hi, this is Heather from Stamps Paper Love. Today I have a scrapbooking process video that I hope inspires you to tell your own stories. And believe me, this one today is a doozy. If you are interested in more scrapbooking inspiration, be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow the links in the video description to find me on Instagram and Facebook. This layout is for an Autumn Enchantment YouTube hop for Traci Reed Designs. So there are a bunch of great videos to watch, and you can check out the links in the description to see the other layouts that were created using this new collection called Autumn Enchantment. And today I am documenting a story about my coffee from last weekend. I have kind of been cutting back on coffee and not drinking it during the week. And so the weekend has been my time to enjoy my coffee in the morning. And it turns out that this particular coffee adventure, that's what's on the coffee mug, was not that great. So I am adding a stamp onto a tag here to make the title that says a warm cup of not so wonderful. Because what happened is a stink bug got into the coffee maker. And so as I'm drinking my coffee, I'm like, oh my gosh, this tastes like stink bug. So I'm thinking, well, maybe there's one close by. Maybe one was in the cup. I don't know what exactly happened, but there definitely was a stink bug, at least at the point that I made the coffee this morning. I didn't know what happened. The next day, when I made the coffee, I found out what happened. And that was that a stink bug had gotten into the part of the coffee pot where the coffee goes into the pot. And it's like a little black insert that you put in the coffee pot. And it fell out on Sunday morning when I was making sure that it was thoroughly cleaned. So, yeah, this was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But, you know, what better than a new scrapbook collection to document the story? And the paper that I chose in the background has it's moths and butterflies, I think, are just mainly moths. Which, you know, they're not stink bugs, but it's close enough to go with the story. It's just bugs, and that is gross. And any kind of bug in your coffee wouldn't be great, but stink bugs are even worse. So you can tell I'm not disgruntled at all about that. Looking forward to my coffee all week, and then yeah, it was nasty, absolutely nasty. So on this page I have a journaling card, and I just add this little sticker tab thing to it, and then I'm going to write the story. You know, essentially what I just told you, that I was really looking forward to my coffee, and it definitely didn't pan out. I also add, well, the little tab up at the top of the journaling card says "So lovely," and then the little card at the bottom says "I wish every day was this magical." And then I'm going to add something on a little bit to definitely drive home the sarcasm that applies to using these particular elements on my layout. So yeah, I don't know. Just still kind of bitter about the whole experience. But just journaling on the paper, and there's not really a whole lot more that's going to happen. If you watched my previous video about the dog's new toy, I lied to everybody in that video about there being enamel dots, because I was thinking about this layout, and there are enamel dots in this layout. So if you were anticipating the use of the enamel dots, it does happen in this layout at some point here after I finish the journaling, and add on a couple of other little stickers that are not from Traci Reed Designs, but I just couldn't resist using them on here because it just goes really well with the whole theme. And they're you know, the snarky stickers from Tim Holtz Design. And I wasn't sure if there was anything in here that I could even use, but I opened it up, and the first one I saw worked really well, because at the bottom of this little thing it says me, sarcastic, never. And so it just kind of drove home the theme of the feelings surrounding the situation. And then I flipped through, and the next page there was another one that I'm going to put on the coffee mug picture. And I don't know the exact phrase on it, but you know, it's something about waiting to see if my coffee is going to use its powers for good or evil today. And it definitely used its power for evil, because there was nothing about this cup of coffee that didn't come from, oh, a bad place, bad place. So here's to you know, the next cup of coffee I have being much better. And I tried a couple other little things on here, but I don't know, nothing really feels right or doesn't flow with the page. So then I'm gonna put all that stuff aside, and this is where the enamel dots are finally going to show up. Yes, this time I'm not lying about the enamel dots. So here they come, and I'm just going to put 3 of them next to the little tag with the not so wonderful on it, and then another 3 of them by the little coffee mug that has the moth on it. And that pretty much will wrap up the layout. And I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. I hope you found it inspiring to tell your stories about all your terrible coffee. And definitely make sure that you check out the other creations from the other team members. I'm sure they're all going to be great. I've seen the preview of a few of them, and they're definitely very cool layouts. Have a great day, and I hope you get some time to tell your own stories. Here are the still shots, and that will wrap up the video.